Week 8 pick'ems. YouTube Ozzy going. The Goat House is back with Week 8 pick'ems. We pick every game all year long. The Giants are signing Corey Coleman to their practice squad. That's the alert I just got. That's breaking news. Breaking news from Jake Laser. I don't think it was even Jake Laser, but that's all right. We're back. Pick'ems. Week 8. Big week. Week 7 was wild. Before we take a look at the leaderboard and get started, Dan's just not moving at all over there, but I think I could hear him.
Sorry, guys. I can talk, but I'm just not moving.
Yeah, all right. Just making sure you're okay. 60K, that's our subscriber goal. Trying to reach that soon. We're getting close thanks to all the support. We got all kinds of NFL coverage, even with the trade deadline coming up, and even in the offseason. Free agency and draft. We got a Twitter, constant NFL action on there, always talking during live games. Any news that breaks, we'll discuss that first on Twitter, but of course on the channel. Instagram, podcast, Patreon, a lot going on. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. We got more wins, but it didn't really change. Nothing really changed here. Junior's still in the lead. You're doing fantastic, by the way. Keep it up. You're up by 3. I was getting scared, though, because you got the Falcons. I don't know how, but you got the Falcons one on me and Dan, so then you increased your lead a little more, and then you got the Steelers-Titans on me, increased it a little more, but then I got you back with the Cardinals, and me and Dan got you with the Cardinals, and I got you with the Rams, so we're kind of back where it started here. Myself and Danny, 73 wins, second. Pigskin still on the struggle bus, but you're coming. You're feeling it. You were right on the Niners last week.
Pete, how's it smell down there, Pete?
Does it stink?
Pete, 6 score, Pete.
It stinks.
6 score.
69 wins. Viewers leaderboard. A lot of you in there. Appreciate you for participating. We got a tie ball game. We got Kit Kat. Kit Kat's got 77. Quebec Steelers, he's been up here pretty much the whole year. Kit Kat's a new one, but Quebec Steelers 77 as well. They're tied one ahead of Junior even, so that is damn impressive right there. Right before we get going on to our picks, Patreon, link down below. Junior's in first place. He's on fire, but he's got his score predictions on the Patreon. I got my bets of the week, and I got for NFL and college score predictions, updated playoff predictions, predicting every single seed, and then round-by-round winners, predicting the Super Bowl winner every week. Bonus content, Discord access, much more.
Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'm predicting it.
Bowl?
In spoiler, so far it's staying the same as what I predicted in the offseason. Who are those teams? I don't know. You'll have to find out. Not that team. Falcons, Panthers. I'm done with them. Take me the Panthers. I'm done with the Falcons.
Yep.
I picked them to beat the Lions. They should have won. They outplayed the Lions, and they blew it. They tried to. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm done. They're dead. They're dead.
I've been
done.
I've been ahead of the curve in terms of just absolutely just dead to me teams.
Well, yeah, I don't know why I didn't move you over there.
Right.
And I think Pete said the same thing, right?
Get me over there.
No,
I said once they fired Dan Quinn, but
right.
still, I'm picking the Panthers at home on a short week. Dan looks like he's pointing at the Falcons. I think he wants the Falcons.
Yeah, you're pointing to the Falcons. Is that what you want?
Well, I've been pressured to denounce the Falcons because I'm the last of the Goat House crew to denounce the Falcons.
What about Old Yeller, though?
What about Old Yeller?
Did he denounce him?
Wait, who's he taking?
So what's Dan doing?
I'm taking Panthers.
You're taking Panthers. Okay.
Easy answer.
Easy answer. Old Yeller, easy answer. He's taking the Panthers. McCaffrey, it was first a long shot for him to come back, and now it's he's returning to the team. But does that mean he'll actually play? I think he's going to practice. If he does play, I think it'll be very limited. I don't know if they'll win or lose because McCaffrey did or didn't play. This game had a little more defense than anticipated a few weeks ago when they played. So and I thought that was kind of unlike both teams in terms of their offense. So I think both teams get a little more offense going, but it's impossible to trust the Falcons right now. It's impossible. I'm a huge Brian Burns guy. I think he gets going in this one. He really gets going. He's been going, but I think he gets going. Panthers, Teddy, in the speed at receiver. They do it. Can't pick the Falcons anyways, but I was picking the Panthers anyways. So yeah, we're moving on. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Good old AFC East battle. We got Patriots. We got Bills. They're both kind of struggling, even though the Bills just came off a win, but that was against the Jets, the big stinkers of the league. But they handle it. They handle it. But this can go either way. The Patriots really look sloppy, but it's one of those teams that at any given time they can beat anybody. I still feel like, even though everyone's kind of hopping off the Cam train as expected, because he's struggling to pass the ball. But if he gets the run game, which he could still run, if he gets running early, that can open up the pass, and that is a reason why the Patriots could win. The Bills are really struggling, but they are fresh off a win. Anybody want to go first?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Bills.
You're going to do it?
I mean, I don't think the Patriots are. I mean, they've played some bad football lately, but I think they're still okay. They're decent. They're not as bad as they've looked.
Decent at best, or you think they can get a little?
They're decent at best.
Oh, all right.
But I was kind of concerned when I heard the Cam Newton was like on a New England radio show, talking about how he had like a conversation with himself on his way home from the game, and that was kind of concerning to me. So I got to take the Bills. He was just talking to himself in the car on the way home, and that's
Sometimes you do that.
I'm gonna take the Bills as well. Cam Newton I can't really trust. Again, he can get going on the run game, but there's just not enough on that team right now. Not enough. Even on the defense, it feels like they're talking about trading Stephon Gilmore. I don't know if that's actually gonna happen, but it's not good right now. It's not good. I like the Bills. I like the Bills in this one. I think Joshy takes care of business. They got to play Zach Moss more than Devin Singletary. Yeah, sure, split it, but get Moss going a little more. But yeah, Bills.
Yeah, if you heard me last week on the Pick'ems video, I was here. I said,
were you?
Yeah, I was here. I said the Niners were going to beat the Patriots. I was the only one to pick them. I said the Patriots were kind of falling off. Cam looks like last year's Cam. And I'm kind of buying into that a little bit, especially after last week. So I'm taking the Bills at home.
Old Yeller has the Bills. Will this be another Goat House guarantee? What's Dan have to say for himself? He's pointing at the Patriots, so I don't know what he's trying to tell us.
I'm taking the Bills. However, this will be my squeaker of the week because the Patriots and Bills, regardless of the two teams, always have close games. So I'm taking Bills in a squeaker.
Okay. All right.
Love it, Dan.
Another Goat House guarantee. I mean, it's okay. All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All
Moving
right.
on. All right.
Okay.
Titans, Bengals. The Titans off their first loss of the year. The Bengals, they had it. They had it against the Browns. Just the defense couldn't step up there. They also had maybe just one extra turnover than they would love to have there because that could have cost them too, but mainly their defense. But yeah, you know what? I'll start it off. This is a good one. This is actually a good one. I think this could be a trap game for the Titans here. The Bengals could be the trap team. Why? Because the Bengals got plenty of offense, but there's times that they don't, and that's when a team really gets going on the pass rush on them. The Titans' pass rush right now is pretty non-existent, so that will give Joe Burrow time to throw and distribute the ball to the weapons, which he has plenty of, much like the Steelers against the Titans. So the Bengals have a shot. I think this will be closer than people think. I trust the Bengals offense in this game, but I trust the Titans offense a bit more because they can do a bit more. Derrick Henry, and they can get the quick passing game going. They can get the long ball going. And I do think there'll be some pressure for the Titans. This could be the step-up game for getting a little more pressure, but I definitely trust Jeffrey Simmons to make some big plays still. So that could be the difference, but closer than you think. I'm going with the Titans.
Do we know Joe Mixon's status for this game?
It's only Tuesday, but I think he'll be playing. Almost lost my phone there. I think he'll be playing.
Oh, he's gonna have a day.
All right. Well,
Joe Mixon will.
Yeah.
All right. Well, give me the Titans.
I think he'll play. I'm not the injury guy. I didn't do enough research apparently to be the research guy. I don't know, or the injury guy.
Junior picked the Titans.
I picked the Titans.
Junior picked the Titans.
Yeah,
The
get
Titans.
on that.
I'm picking the Titans.
Everyone.
Yeah, Dan looks like he's picking the Titans.
Is everybody picking the Titans?
Yeah, I'm picking the Titans.
You're picking the Titans?
I'm picking the
Titans.
Titans. I don't know. I was thinking. Someone brought this up. Titans fans are already freaking out about the loss, but just think about this time last year. We were 2-4. Things were looking real bad. Everyone was calling for Vrabel's head. Everyone was saying we should tank for Tua at this point of the season. Now we're 5-1, and people are freaking out. I think there's plenty of time.
It sounds like a 9-7 season.
Yeah, I think there's plenty of time for the defense to figure it out over there. But that's the main concern for the team right now.
Well, it's about time Dan takes the team he was pointing at, so that's good. All right, 3 goat house guarantees. I don't know. Yeah, Raiders, Browns. We could be a little different on this one.
Could be.
What are you thinking, guys? I don't know. Browns off a good offensive win, even though they lost OBJ against the Bengals, and the Raiders. I just keep going. They keep going back and forth. It feels like, but they have a tough schedule. They lost. They lost to the Buccaneers. Pretty big loss there. Pretty big loss. Offensive game here, I expect. I guess I'll start. I like the Raiders in this one. I like the Raiders. They're due. No, I'm kidding. I mean, they kind of are, but that's not why I'm picking them. But a shootout game, I trust the Raiders a little more. I think the factor for the Browns, they've been giving up a lot of points in yards defensively, but they've been getting some extra turnovers, and I think that's because of Myles Garrett's pressure. And he could continue to get pressure. He probably will, but Raiders' offensive line, I think, will slow a guy like that down enough where the Raiders really won't turn the ball over enough, and I think they'll continue to score. And then remember, the Browns are without OBJ, Nick Chubb. So I like the Raiders here. In the Raiders, we see it's more of like a Chiefs matchup, I think. The Browns aren't the Chiefs, but I think it's a similar matchup which the Raiders had success against. And then when they didn't have success, I get to seem like the Bucs, because the Bucs have kind of like a lockdown defense to go along with their offense. I don't think the Browns have that, but if they continue to make those plays, get their hands on the ball, that could be the difference. I'm gonna take the Raiders though.
Give me the Raiders. I liked what you already said. I mean, OBJ is a big hit for the Browns. The Browns gotta show me something against a good opponent. I don't know if the Raiders are really that good. I mean, they're solid, but I don't know. I'm still not a believer in the Browns, and definitely losing one of your best playmakers on offense is definitely not good. But again, the Raiders' offensive line is very impressive. I know Myles Garrett's having a heck of a season, but I think they'll do some things to neutralize them. He won't be as big of a factor in the game.
Okay, yeah, give me the Browns.
All right.
Give them to me.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
Dare I say it? Baker might be better without Odell? Question mark.
That's just.
We're
stripping you of your first
I'm
place
just
title.
saying.
Come
just saying.
on, man.
Just saying.
They played the Bengals.
I'm just saying it. All right.
All right, man.
No, but I think Baker. You got to roll with him. I don't know. You got to roll with him.
Yeah, you got to roll with them.
No, I'm a big fan of Baker. I liked last week how even though he started like garbage, he kind of. I don't know. He
clutched up, man.
He clutched up, committed to the game plan, and just got it done.
He kind of got over a hump a little bit. People doubted him in that kind of late, close the game out type deal, and he, yeah. Old Yeller's taking the Raiders. Dan's pointing at the Raiders? What is he going with though?
I am taking the Browns.
He's taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. Okay.
Are you on the toilet right now?
I am not on the toilet
You
right
sound like
now.
you're in the bathroom.
You do sound like you're in the bathroom, sir.
I think I'm a little bit nasally.
Okay.
You are taking the Browns though, so it's a good old split there. Not even though, impossible to make it even. But 3 for the Raiders, 2 for the Browns. I like it. I like it. I like a good goat house guarantee, but it's good to have something a little different here and there. Colts, Lions, watch out. The Lions are hot. They're on fire, even though there was a little bit of luck involved against the Falcons. But, yeah.
Give me a Colts.
Oh.
You're taking a Colt? I think this could be a good one. I think it's defense versus offense for the most part. I think the Colts can play some offense. The Lions can play some defense. But, yeah, that makes a good battle. But Pete's taking the Colts.
Yeah, give me the Lions.
You're taking the Lions?
Give me the Lions.
Whoa.
Give me the Lions. Give me them.
I gave them to you.
Give me them.
I did.
Thank you.
Why? Why are you taking the Lions?
I'm taking the Lions. I don't know. I just want to go in an offensive league. I'm going to take the offense.
I didn't even talk really. I mean, the
Old
Lions.
Yeller's taking the Colts, though, by the way.
Thanks, Old Yeller. Yeah, I don't know. The Lions, they beat the Jags, and then they snuck away with one against the Falcons. I mean, I'm not really buying the hot streak they're on right now. I think Colts coming off the bye, getting some guys healthy. That defense still, they did struggle their last game. I think they still are very good defense. I think the Lions will struggle to put up points.
Yeah, we talked about offense versus defense, and usually I take the offense, but I don't know if I can fully trust. The Lions' offense can almost score on anybody, but they almost can be stopped by anybody. And the Colts defense really isn't anybody here. I think it's exactly what you need to play against the Lions. Just like a tough, sticky. I like to say sticky for the Colts defense. In coverage, they're never missing assignments. They're never too far off of their coverage. They're always flying to the ball. They're nice and sticky.
Roads are closed.
The roads are closed. Actually, don't put roads on Marvin Jones because that means he'll have a day. I didn't think of that. That actually might be bad. Roads might be open here, but they've been closed this year. Here's the thing. I think the Colts defense can actually slow down the Lions offense. And in the Colts offense, I haven't really been fully trusting, and they kind of have cost them some games. But I think they can, even though the Lions defense seems like it's improving, I think the Colts put up enough points, and they think they play well enough on offense. So give me the Colts. What's Dan got?
The Colts.
You got the Colts. All right, Junior's by himself over on the Lions. So
Oh, you're going to get caught. You're going to get caught.
whoa! This is weird, guys. Breaking news right now. The Lions, as we're on them, have traded for Everson Griffin.
Wow. See, guys, they're winning.
Breaking.
Yeah, but is he going to play?
Probably not.
Everson Griffin to the Lions in exchange for a draft pick as we're recording this.
On the Lions. That was weird.
Yeah.
We're being watched?
I don't know.
Whoa.
Yeah, so the good news is good for both teams here. Good news is the for the Colts fans is that you had 4 of 5 of us pick your team, but then the good news for the Lions is you got the leader picking your team. So which one would you rather have? Let us know down in the comments.
Easy.
Bash us in the comments a little bit
Easy.
if you want. I don't know.
I think
Maybe.
I'm more scared of Lions fans than Colts fans.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Vikings at Packers. Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Anybody taking the Vikings?
Going
No.
once.
Going
twice.
twice. So
Packers. Diehard Vikings fan here. Go Pack Go.
Old Yeller, too.
Even Old Yeller. Go Pack Go. Tank for Trevor. We're not going to get Trevor, but we're going to say that anyways. Yeah, Packers are just better. I mean, the Vikings are off the bye week, though. They're off the bye week. Dalvin Cook getting healthier. The team getting healthier. Kirk kind of just sitting down thinking about what he's done so far. Maybe he figured it out. Maybe somebody taught him a lesson. I don't know. Maybe. Just no. No. We're taking the Packers. Next game. Jets at the Chiefs. Next game, Rams at the Dolphins. You keep a straight face.
I'm sorry.
Man.
I'm sorry.
Hey, man.
Hey, get out of my camera.
Whoa. That's what you get.
This is camera 1.
All right, what's next? Rams, Dolphins. The Rams coming off a pretty good win against the Bears. Sorry I had to bring it up. The Dolphins were getting really hot. Then they had a bye week. They make the switch from Fitzpatrick, who was pretty hot, into Tua Tagovailoa, who is their top draft pick. Pretty talented dude. So interesting one here. Will it pay off for the Dolphins? Will they continue to roll? I'm going to start with Old Yeller here because Old Yeller has something that he's taking the Rams. He's got something. I got a quote from him. Dolphins suck for benching Grizzly. They won't win again. And he calls Fitzpatrick Grizzly Adams, so just to keep in mind there. Dolphins suck for benching Grizzly. They won't win again until they play the Jets. Hot take, maybe. I don't know, but he's taking the Rams for that reason.
All right.
He's
You
a
know what?
huge Fitzpatrick guy. Huge Fitzpatrick guy.
You know what? I mean, the tape's not out on Tua yet.
Oh, he's going to do
The
it.
tape's not out.
He's going to do
But
it.
that Rams defense is something else.
Oh.
That Rams defense is something else. That's a tough opening first career start right there. I'm going with the Rams.
Yeah, give me the Rams as well.
Okay. What's Danny got?
I am taking the Rams as well. They're throwing Tua into a tough situation over there.
But he's talented. He's good. Look what Burrow and
Good.
Herbert are doing, even though they both only won one game.
Mm-hmm.
This was a toss-up for me. I was kind of back and forth because I actually think the Dolphins could win the turnover battle. I think that defense that's how they beat the Niners. That's how they beat them up. They won the turnover battle. They kept picking off Garoppolo. They got a good defense. They really do. Good game plan every week. Brian Flores. So I actually think they could pick off Goff once or twice here. But I'm thinking, is that enough? Is that enough? I think the Rams, even though they'll turn the ball over, they'll still get the points on the board. And I don't know if there's a great matchup for the Dolphins offense. offense. The Niners showed that you can expose the Rams by running real hard on them. I don't know if the Dolphins can do that here. And the Dolphins haven't really seen a good pass rush yet. The Rams, Aaron Donald, Leonard Floyd's playing great. They're really good with the blitzing game, really good. And the Dolphins' main production comes from their two lengthy outside receivers, which they got to deal with Jalen Ramsey and Troy Hill. So I just really love the way the Rams match up with the Dolphins. Their defense, their offense, but the turnover battle could be the difference, which I actually expect maybe both quarterbacks to turn the ball over, and that really could be the difference. I'm actually surprised I'm surprised as a Goat House guarantee, because I do not think this is a guarantee at all.
I don't know. Yeah, one thing
the tape's not out until you said it. That might be the difference.
I know that's I think big, and I don't know. Jalen Ramsey's a beast. Not gonna lie, but like. Watching the game last night, he was taking a lot of risks and watching the quarterback. And I mean, Tua's got a hell of an arm. So, I mean, don't be surprised if he takes some shots to Devontae Parker or Preston Williams on the sideline, and the Dolphins make some big plays. But I think it's gonna be a close one.
Yeah, that's all of us for the Rams. I don't know. I think some people will say, well, the Dolphins beat the ass out of the 49ers. The Rams lost to the 49ers. What are you guys doing? I think every matchup's different, but Dolphins, they definitely could do it. Would anybody take the Dolphins if Fitzpatrick was playing? I know Old Yeller would.
I still don't think so.
Yeah,
If I didn't see how the Rams just destroyed the Bears yesterday, then possibly. But
yeah.
The Rams look pretty damn good.
Yeah, that doesn't play a part for me. I think Tua's going to be fine. It's a tough game for him, though. We will see, though. I could throw off a little bit of chemistry with the team, but Tua's very talented. I'm high on him. Oh, this is a good one.
Ooh.
Steelers and the Ravens. Steelers, you got to be the best team in football right now. They're undefeated. They're very balanced. The Ravens, we need to see a statement win from them, really. We've seen them play the Chiefs. Now they're on to the Steelers to prove something here. They're fresh off a bye week. I mean, this is a really good matchup. Really good matchup. Who wants to start us off?
I could.
You got it, Pete? Take it away, Pete. Take it
Give
away.
me the Ravens at home.
Woo.
Coming off the bye week. Hopefully, I'm really banking on the offense, figuring something out, getting back to their old ways like last year. I think the offensive line is the main thing that plays a part in it. But those receivers need to step up. Hopefully Mark Andrews can have a big game. But honestly, I'm a Titans fan. I'm not going to be a sore loser, but like watching the game, like I don't know. The Steelers deserve to be undefeated, but like I don't think they're the best team in football, really. I think they really picked on the Titans swapping Jonathan Joseph and Ty Smith every series. You go look at Big Ben's passing chart. He's just throwing to the left side of the field, little slant passes over and over again. The Ravens don't have a weakness on their defense. They don't have a weakness at cornerback at all. It's going to be a tough matchup. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, defensive battle, and I think Lamar just makes that extra play to win the game. Justin Tucker makes the extra play to win the game.
Old Yeller, he's going with the Ravens. We got 2 on board for the home team here.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me the Ravens as well.
Wow.
Whoa.
Give me them.
I thought you were going to go with the Steelers.
No, give me them. Give me them.
Dan?
You there?
I'm taking the Ravens.
Wow. I'm so surprised. What is going
I'm a known
on?
Steelers lover, too.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be like the only one taking the Ravens. I thought I was like,
Give them to me. I'm the Lone Ranger here. Give me these Steelers. They're hot. They're feeling it. They're the best team in football right now. They're going to do it. I love this defense. This defense is something else. It's Pete said it's going to be a low-scoring game. Lamar. I'm a huge Lamar guy, and he could be the difference here. But the Ravens don't feel, and they can be as good or better than they were last year. Right now, they don't feel the same. I actually think the offensive line isn't. They were the best offensive line in football last year. They're not playing anywhere near that. Now you have to deal with the Steelers. Steelers stop the run first. They play the pass. Really, neither are that much of a threat right now besides Lamar running, so they got to figure that out. But the Ravens can't get their actual running game going with their running backs. They're struggling to get the ball downfield. I think there's a lot of pressure on Mark Andrews here, to be honest. I think when Mark Andrews makes these big plays, they win, and then there's games where he'll drop the ball in big games, and then they lose. Lamar Jackson needs Mark Andrews, and Lamar needs to be on his A game as well. But I just don't see enough offense from the Ravens. It's going to be on Lamar. I think he'll get yards. How many points will he get? And And I look at the Steelers' offense, and Pete mentioned it too. They're not going to be like free, wide open guys because there's a pretty big difference between the Steelers corners, the Ravens corners and the Titans corners. Pretty big difference. But the problem is the Steelers got so many guys that can line up across the field. And I still think that'll be tough. I think the key here is, we talk about it all the time, the Ravens are a heck of a blitzing team, and that could throw off Big Ben and kind of make him go back to his turnover ways. Or the blitz also, usually when teams blitz, somebody's going to be open. It's just, can the quarterback find that person? I think with the Steelers' wide spread of talent and Big Ben's knowledge, I think he'll find those open receivers, and they'll make that. I'm not saying they're going to have a day on offense. That'll be that extra play, but mainly a defensive game here. In a defensive game, I'll take the better defense, but they're both very good defenses that can make the plays. But again, the corners, Marcus Peters, Marlon Humphrey, they could be the difference in this game. I'm excited for that. I'm very surprised.
I almost want to switch my pick.
You gonna do it?
No, but
Too late.
I was surprised. I thought I was going to be like the only one on the Ravens, and then it ended up being.
I didn't think I was gonna be the only one to steer.
I know.
This one I was back and forth in my head all day.
I was trying to gain a pick.
Very
here.
tough to go against the Steelers right now. Chargers, Broncos. I actually think this is another good one. The Broncos got the defense to maybe slow that Herbert guy down. He's feeling it right now. They have the defense, but do they have the offense to put up points? Their turnover differential is not good. It's the bottom of the league. Drew Lock is not playing his game right now. It's unfortunate. So yeah, what do we got? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen here, guys?
Give me the Chargers. Like you said, Herbert's looking good and Drew Lock is looking bad. I think that's just the bottom line. I
don't think that's the difference in this game, really. I
think the offense, the offensive production is going to be huge. I know Denver's got a defense. We've seen them kind of stop Cam, but then we saw Cam do that the next week, so maybe it wasn't Denver's defense. Maybe it was himself. So then Herbert's rolling. I'm going to take the team with the momentum here.
All right. I think the Broncos defense actually could slow Herbert's playing out of his mind right now. I think they can slow him down a little bit. They might be able to create a turnover or two on him. But my problem with that type of offense, that Herbert offense, like, he can have games. And he's been taking care of the ball, I think, for the most part. There's been some bad turnovers. It's nothing surprising or alarming, not even close. But we know he has potential to turn the ball over. But what he has is that big play ability that you need out of a quarterback to succeed. And usually those teams will still get points on anybody. So the Chargers will, even if the Broncos play a damn good game on them, even if they turn the ball over, get turnovers, on Herbert and the Chargers, they will still score points. And the question is, can the Broncos keep up? Can they keep up? And actually, the Jags were able to find some success with offense last week, so that's kind of what makes me think. But it's hard to trust the Broncos offense right now. There's still more guys. I mean, Phillip Lindsay's beat up again. I think Ingram getting healthier. I think the Chargers throw a good amount of pass rush. Bosa's been playing great. I think they throw a good enough pass rush and get enough points in this game to win. I'll take the Chargers, but it could be a good one.
Pete?
I'll do it.
You'll take the Broncos?
I'm taking the Broncos.
Okay.
I think Fangio's going to frustrate the young quarterback and find a way to win at home.
Yeller's taking the Chargers.
Yeah, Danny's going to be by himself over there. I'm taking the Chargers.
Ooh. Sorry, Dan.
Sorry, man.
All right, 4 of us for the Chargers, 1 of us for the Broncos. Should be a good one, though, folks.
Drew Lock, not a cold weather quarterback.
No?
He looked uncomfortable.
That's not good.
He looked uncomfortable.
Saints and the Bears. Can the Bears bounce back? The Saints they're streaking right now. They're starting to streak. I'm still a little iffy on them this year. They're still, it's only a matter of time before they fully get it together. And the good news is they're winning right now. So that's kind of the scary thing. But yeah, Saints Bears. The Bears struggle with the Rams. Very solid defense. The Saints defense is picking it up, but they're not the Rams defense. But maybe the Saints could put together a little more offense. So this should be a pretty good game. Really, is what I'm getting at. But the Bears got to figure something out offensively. What are the Bears? What do you guys got?
Dan's pointing at the Saints over here.
He is. Dan, go
Dan?
ahead.
Just
I'll
to
let
fake
you
you
lead
out
it.
because I'm taking the Bears.
Taking the Bears.
Love
It's
it.
going to be a cold game for a dome team and bear weather. so you might as well just bear down.
What's the weather looking like? What's it?
But what about
It's
last
supposed
year?
to be by kickoff. It's like I think was it a 3:25 start or something like that.
Yeah,
But I think by kickoff it's supposed to be
51
mid-40s,
degrees.
and once we get into the afternoon, it's going to drop into the 30s.
Okay.
Yeah, right in here it says 51 and possible rain, but I think it'll be
They're
it'll
lying.
be dropping. It'll be dropping.
They're lying.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bears as well. I think it goes without saying, but I'm not mad. I'm not even upset. I'm not disappointed. I'm just sad.
Just
sad?
sad?
I'm just sad.
That's it. That's all you
That's
got.
all I got.
But you're taking the Bears.
But I'm taking them, but I'm sad.
Yeah, give me the Saints.
Pete's taking his
I don't know.
Saints.
Just watching
You'll
the
regret
game.
that, Pete.
All right. Just watching the game. Watching the game last night. It doesn't sound.
didn't
It
like
doesn't.
what you saw?
It doesn't look good. It doesn't even. It doesn't sound good. Like Nagy.
Yeah, I'm more worried about the sound part,
Nagy and
actually.
Foles not on the same page. I mean, I don't know how you. I mean, when you. I don't know. Like when you talked about in the offseason, like
We're
Foles.
5-2.
I know, like Foles and Nagy being familiar with each other and like them not getting along now. It's just like I don't know.
COVID, Pete.
It's not very good.
It's COVID.
And I'm not. I mean, I wasn't a big Nick Foles guy, anyways, to begin with, and it just shows last night. You could tell if he's on. You could tell if he's off. And I mean, I don't think the play calling helps either from Nagy. Something needs. I know that's the hard part about the Bears. Like they're 5-2, but at the same time, it's not a good situation. You don't have a quarterback. I think you need to make a change on who's calling plays.
Okay.
Pete's ready for Trubisky.
Yeah.
Old Yeller's taking the Saints. For me,
Do the right thing.
do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
I took the Rams last week because I thought,
That's
I
the
didn't-
wrong thing.
I didn't necessarily. No, that was the right thing.
That's the wrong thing.
Yeah, taking the Rams was the right thing. I didn't necessarily know, was saying which team was better in general, like against the field, but I just thought it was a really good matchup for the Rams. And it's a totally different matchup. In some spots, it's very similar, but it's a different team. It's a different matchup, but it's also a great matchup for the Saints. I'm going to take the Saints. I think. In terms of the Saints' offense, they can score on anybody. They're not going to put up a ton of points on the Bears, but they'll push the ball, and that's actually the one similarity. It's not really the same offense as the Rams, but they run a lot of the same plays. It's like really quick, misleading on where they're going. They'll have the end arounds. They'll get Taysom Hill going. I think Kamara will be a problem for the Bears. I think actually Darrell Henderson and Malcolm Brown were a problem for the Bears. Kamara in the run game, the passing game, even Murray. And they're not going to torch them or anything, but they'll do enough. That'll be the main problem for them. I think Drew Brees will find a way as well. I think that small ball will open up the occasional deep shot. But mainly looking at the Bears' offense versus the Saints' defense, it's the Saints' defense isn't the Rams' defense, but the Saints' defense is getting better, and they're good. They're really good at keeping things in front of them. And their weakness. They're really good. They're really good on the small ball, I should say. That's where they're good. And their weakness is the deep ball. I think teams could get behind them, expose them there, but the Bears just don't have that. And the Saints' strength is where the Bears' weakness is at. So I'm going to take the Saints. This one is in Chicago. It might be cold. That could be a factor. And all it will take is the Bears to get points up on the board and then to figure out their offense. If they can get offense going, they're a damn good team and they could win. But I think the matchup sides with the Saints here. So that's where I'm going. We got 3 Saints, 2 Bears. Should be another good one here. Moving on to the next game. Niners Seahawks division battle. It's a hell of a division over there in the NFC West. We've seen the Seahawks Cardinals matchup last week that was entertaining. Seahawks games are always entertaining. I think that's like a guarantee. That's a goat house guarantee that the Seahawks will have an entertaining game.
I think we need them always on primetime. It's literally the best primetime games.
Give
they're involved.
me the Hawks.
He's taking the Hawks.
Bouncing back. They really blew that one Sunday night, but I think they bounced back at home. The Niners are pretty banged up. They lost Debo again now, and they lost Jeff Wilson with already Mostert out. So I like the Seahawks in this one.
Yeah, I'm taking the Seahawks. I would actually be very tempted to take the Niners because they're feeling it right now. I think if Jimmy G can get going throwing the ball, which I think you could against the Seahawks secondary and the lack of pass rush, and that's usually the keys to success. But there's just too many guys hurt. That makes that harder. Now I think Deebo Samuel is kind of the dagger for me. Him getting hurt again, and no Mostert. Now Jeff Wilson. Just too many injuries. While I think the Seahawks will get Jamal Adams back, which could be a very good factor against Jimmy Garoppolo. But the Seahawks have running back injuries as well. But I just think Russ is just the difference here. I think Russ and possibly Jamal Adams is the difference. I'll take the Seahawks at home. But if the 49ers. This would be the hardest game to pick of all time. If Debo was healthy, I would actually be very tempted to take the Niners. So that's a tough loss there.
Yeah, I'm taking the Seahawks. The Cardinals played good, no disrespect to them, but I think that the Seahawks beat themselves at the end of the day last Sunday night. And so I think that they're one of those teams that is going to watch back the film and just kind of correct those small things that they kind of messed up on. It's one of those teams.
Taking the Hawks.
Love it, Dan.
Dan's taking the Hawks, and Old Yeller is taking the Hawks as well. So that's a go house guarantee. Niners fans aren't going to be happy with us because they're winning right now, and we're doubting them again.
Mm-hmm.
But again, they can go either way. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, be a good one.
It's a Seahawks game. It's gonna be a good one, folks. Next game, we got Cowboys Eagles. That is the. That is the Sunday night game. We don't make the schedule, unfortunately, so that's the Sunday night.
Is it too late to flex it out?
I think it's. Oh, I don't know. They did it last week. I think it was because of COVID, though. But
They say it's because of COVID.
yeah,
As of recording this, it didn't get flexed out, but they could do it. But
me on the Eagles. I think I might be done with the Cowboys. I might add them to my list.
To your shit list.
Yeah.
Well, Pete, you're thinking about putting them on that list. They're on that list for me, so give me the Eagles.
Something.
Taking Eagles, okay.
Yeah, Cowboys are poo-poo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeller's taking Eagles. What's Dan going with?
Big.
I'm taking the first place Eagles.
Yeah, big Carson Wentz.
I'm going to do something wild here and take the Eagles. And that's
That was
wild.
wild.
That's wild.
It's wild.
The Eagles. They're going to win 2 in a row.
Yeah.
It's wild, man. Cowboys are just too beat up, and they're kind of just.
Who's starting?
If they weren't beat up, they still might not be that good because the defense. Their offense would be really. Yeah. Their defense is really bad.
Danucci starting?
Yeah, Danucci's
what a beast.
It doesn't. I don't think it matters because it's crazy.
Doesn't matter.
I think the Cowboys have the worst offensive line in football right now. And that's pretty crazy because if they're fully healthy, they might be the very best offensive line in football. So it's that bad. They can't pass the ball. They become one-dimensional. It'd be great if you could run the ball. It'd be great if you could stay in games, not get down to where it's obvious you are passing the ball, but it'd also be great if you can start off running the ball, but Zeke's struggling to do that as well. So there's just nothing going for them. And then it'll be great for your defense to be able to pick you up, but the defense is just terrible. Yeah, Eagles are better as we sit here, but they're not. Even though they're coming off a win, they're not too good either. So they could potentially blow this game, but I just don't see it. The Eagles should be a good one for Carson Wentz. See if they get some guys back. Monday night football, and we are all taking the Buccaneers, ladies and gentlemen. Buccaneers.
Wait. I'm taking Buccaneers by 100 at least.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You scared me for a second. I thought I pulled up the logos a little too soon there. Yeah, Buccaneers look like one of the best teams in football right now. The Giants look like one of the worst. They outplayed the Eagles. They still lost. You're not going to outplay the Bucs. If you do, you're still going to lose. Right?
Right.
Am I right?
Right.
The Buccaneers might be, in terms of pressure, they might be the best in football right now. And I think that's going to be a problem for big old Danny.
Yeah, it is.
Not Danny Provo and Danny Jones.
Right.
And that is why Danny is pointing to the Buccaneers right
Junior's pointing at the Giants. There you go.
now. You fix it.
It's
All right.
flipped. It's flipped.
And now it's time for the moment everyone's been waiting for here.
Oh, yeah.
The bye week teams of the week. We got the Arizona Cardinals. We got the Washington football team. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars. We got the Houston Texans. All right, Junior, you want to start with who wins the bye week?
Yep. Mine's not really a team. Mine's a player, and that is Mike Glennon of the Jaguars. He wins the bye week easily. He's just the beast.
And he might get the nod.
He might get the nod, the big, long neck nod like this. And, yeah, that's why I'm taking him.
There's really no right answer. And the Cardinals are off a heat win, so that and it'll slow the momentum down. Washington's off a win, slow their momentum down. The Jags, they really have anything to gain I think switching it would be, like you said, something good to gain if you were switching your quarterback, which they might be, but if it was a good thing, but going to Glennon is not a good thing.
Hey.
So the only right answer here is the Texans because they're cold. Get it, and they've got to believe that maybe they can win games still. So try to figure things out, but that's a possibility. But mainly, they got work to do in the front office. Bill, he's set up a big old mess.
Big ol'.
Is he still the janitor?
The janitor might be.
He has they only fired GM and head
What
coach.
about
Bill.
what about Dan's?
You didn't let me finish.
Oh, sorry.
You didn't let me finish.
I was getting excited.
Bill set up a mess. They got to make some trades, get some picks back, and it's pretty tough to do when you have a game coming up in a couple days and you're practicing. Now that they have a bye, they can sit down, figure out what they got to do. Hopefully, they decide to trade some pieces. So that's why I'm going with the Texans winning the bye week.
What about?
All right, we're gonna
What-
go to Dan's favorite
favorite players of the bye week.
Yeah, of the bye week. Here, we're gonna start with the Cardinals. Dan, who's your favorite player on the Cardinals?
It's a two-way tie.
Oh,
All right, let me hear him.
Larry Fitzgerald and Patrick Peterson.
Ooh.
Okay,
Two
all right.
vets.
Respect. How about the Washington Football team?
What does Pete got over there?
You gotta go
Put these
Alex
together?
Smith. You gotta go Alex Smith.
All right, Alex Smith it is.
Res-
The Jaguars.
Sure.
Respect the
Okay.
respect the comeback.
The Jaguars, Dan, give it to me.
Gardner Minshew.
Love it, a young
Oh.
Gardner Minshew. All right, how about
Fired
them
guy.
Texans for you?
Is this for Pete or for me?
For you.
You're
Deshaun
huge.
Watson, easy answer.
All right.
Oh,
Easy
yeah.
All right,
answer.
and Pete, what is your favorite stadium of the group?
You gotta go at State Farm Stadium.
Oh, Pete did his research.
It was
He did
formerly known as University of Phoenix Stadium. They switched it to
did.
State Farm
it's a
Stadium.
no-brainer.
He only knows
You gotta
about
go with
Sunday
Arizona. They
He
got
only-
the dome and they got the grass on the dome and
They roll it
and
out.
It
They
goes
roll it back in.
it goes
Dome and the-
it goes outside the stadium and then they pull it in. It is so sick.
Eric Reed has declined an offer to join the Washington football team. That's something. He just
Did
declined.
Landon Collins get hurt?
Yeah. Reed just declined it. No, you guys suck.
Wow.
It's
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it, but yeah, that's the moment you've been waiting for. The Stadium of the Week, brought to you by. We got to get that sponsored. That's really not brought to you by anything right now. It's brought to you by the Goat House, presented by the Goat House, brought to you by the Goat House. And here at the Goat House, we got all kinds of NFL coverage, plenty on the channel, plenty more to come. Trade deadlines. It's coming on up, and we got you covered. So check it out. Subscribe, smash the like button, turn notifications on so you don't miss a thing. Follow that Twitter. Check out the Patreon. You know the drill. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.